You can build strength at any age. Yes, even now. There's no such thing as an age for muscle. That's right, no age for muscle, no age for strength, and certainly no age for health. You can be strong, lean, and full of life whether you're 18 or 80. Sounds hard to believe. Let me tell you something interesting. No one watching this video is likely 100 years old, but you might want to look up some 100-year-old athletes. Seriously, Google them. Just watch what they're doing. It's nothing short of inspiring. I spent 5 years working alongside Amelia, a dedicated naturopath with a deep passion for holistic wellness. She's now married, but during our time together, there was something memorable about her phone. She only had one app. Not Facebook, not Instagram, just one image. It was a side-by-side photo of two women, both 80 years old. One was hunched over, relying on a cane, visibly overweight, and walking with difficulty. The other, she was wearing a crop top and joggers, her posture upright and proud, with clearly defined abdominal muscles. Yes, you heard that right, abs at 80. Same age, different stories. Amelia kept that photo as a daily reminder. Age is not the limit, attitude and action are. So yes, whether you're 8 or 80, you can have a fit, resilient body. But here's the catch. We need to prepare for the future. How many people enter their golden years unprepared, only to find themselves trapped in bodies that no longer support their lifestyle? The result? A life of regret, decline, and missed opportunities. Understanding why this happens is essential, especially as we grow older. When you sleep, your body naturally enters a fasting state. That means you go hours without food. If your body doesn't have enough protein reserves, it starts breaking down muscle tissue to get the nutrients it needs. This natural process is called catabolism. Here's where it gets tricky. As we age, especially past 60, our ability to rebuild muscle slows down. It's not just about working harder, it's about biology. Muscle protein synthesis, the process that helps you gain muscle, starts to decline. So if your muscles are being broken down at night, but not adequately repaired during the day, you start to lose more than you gain. This ongoing muscle loss is called sarcopenia, a condition far more serious than just feeling weak. In fact, did you know that by the time this video ends, around 38 elderly people will be hospitalized due to falls related to muscle loss? It's a silent epidemic that's robbing millions of their independence, confidence, and quality of life. And here's the kicker. Even if you feel fine, your muscles could already be shrinking. You might still walk upstairs or go about your daily routine without much trouble. But inside, your strength could be slipping away unnoticed. As someone who specializes in natural body-aligned solutions, I've put together 11 powerful remedies to help you preserve and rebuild muscle. These aren't expensive treatments or complicated protocols. They're practical, affordable, and proven to work even without exercise in some cases. And the first item on this list, it's the most powerful of all. In a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, it actually performed better than some prescription medications at preserving muscle mass in older adults. Now let's dive into one of the most comforting and effective nighttime remedies. Number 11. Bone broth or beef gelatin. Think of a warm cup of bone broth before bed, soothing, nourishing, and surprisingly powerful. It's not just an old-fashioned remedy. Science backs it too. Studies show that drinking bone broth or beef gelatin right before sleep can significantly help preserve muscle mass, especially in older adults. Why? Because these traditional foods are rich in collagen, specifically type I and type 2, which your body desperately needs to keep muscles, joints, and connective tissues strong as the years go by. But that's not all. They're also packed with amino acids like proline and glycine, which are like little repair workers for your body. They quietly go to work at night, helping heal muscle tissue, reduce inflammation, and improve sleep quality, a trifecta that's essential for aging bodies to stay mobile and independent. Here's something you may not know. Most of your muscle recovery happens while you sleep. That's where glycine steps in. It's been linked not only to faster healing, but also to deeper, more restorative sleep, the kind that leaves you feeling renewed in the morning. Plus, gelatin-based foods are incredibly easy on the stomach. For older adults who struggle with big meals late in the day, This is a gentle but potent option. One warm cup can deliver everything your body needs without the bloating or discomfort, but be selective. Always go for slow-cooked bone broth or unsweetened grass-fed gelatin with no added sodium, MSG, or artificial ingredients. You don't want your healing food laced with chemicals. Just 1 spoonful of gelatin mixed into a small glass of water or warm herbal tea before bed is enough. Or try 1 cup of bone broth 30 to 60 minutes before sleeping. Want to take it up a notch? Add a pinch of sea salt or turmeric for added minerals and anti-inflammatory benefits. It's that simple. No gimmicks, just a quiet, comforting ritual that supports your muscles while you rest. Bone broth, meat, and gelatin. A trio that works silently through the night, so you wake up stronger. But what if you're craving something creamier and a bit more satisfying? Well, the next item on our list might just be your new go-to. Before we continue, don't forget to drop a comment below. Let me know your age, where you're watching from, or any questions you have. I'd love to hear from you. Coming in at number 10, cottage cheese. Yes, that humble little tub in your fridge holds a secret weapon for muscle health. Cottage cheese is rich in casein, a slow-digesting protein that delivers a steady stream of amino acids to your muscles for up to 8 hours. Perfect for the overnight fasting period when your body isn't receiving any new fuel. This is especially vital for older adults. As we age, our bodies need constant support to prevent muscle breakdown during sleep. Just half a cup of cottage cheese packs around 13 grams of high-quality protein, along with calcium, B vitamins, and tryptophan, an amino acid that helps promote relaxation and better sleep. Imagine nourishing your muscles while you sleep and waking up less stiff, more mobile, and ready to take on the day. Here's something fascinating. A study published in the British Journal of Nutrition found that adults who consumed protein-rich foods like cottage cheese before bedtime increased their muscle-building activity by 31% compared to those who ate nothing at all. Some people shy away from dairy, worried it's hard to digest, but cottage cheese is low in lactose, and most seniors tolerate it just fine, especially in small amounts. So the next time you're winding down for the night, don't reach for sugary snacks. A small serving of cottage cheese could be the gentle, powerful boost your body needs. Now let's move on to an equally powerful yet often underrated plant-based option. Coming in at number 9, tempeh. This isn't just a trendy meat substitute for vegetarians. Tempeh, made from fermented soybeans, is a nutritional powerhouse, especially when it comes to preserving muscle strength and function in older adults. If you're looking for a high-protein, plant-based bedtime snack, tempeh brings much more to the table than just protein. Unlike many other plant proteins, tempeh is a complete protein source, meaning it provides all 9 essential amino acids your body needs. Thanks to its fermentation process, it's also easier to digest, particularly helpful if your digestive system tends to be sensitive at night. That fermentation also boosts its probiotic content, which supports gut health, an often overlooked factor in nutrient absorption and inflammation control. You see, in older adults, an imbalance in gut bacteria can quietly sabotage muscle health. It can reduce your ability to absorb key nutrients like calcium, magnesium, and amino acids, all essential for muscle repair and strength. By incorporating fermented foods like tempeh, you're not only feeding your muscles, you're also nourishing the ecosystem inside your gut that makes nutrient absorption possible in the first place. And tempeh doesn't stop there. It's also rich in magnesium, calcium, and plant-based iron, 3 critical minerals that support energy production, joint flexibility, and healthy muscle contractions. That's why many experts now recommend combining probiotic-rich foods with high-protein meals as a strategy to fight sarcopenia, the age-related decline in muscle mass. But of course, how you eat your tempeh matters. Skip the deep-fried or overly sauced versions. Instead, go for pure organic tempeh, lightly steamed or sautéed. About 3 to 4 ounces, eaten 1 to 2 hours before bed, can be a gentle, nourishing way to support your muscles overnight. Cube it. Season with black pepper and turmeric, or pair it with steamed veggies for a complete gut-friendly bedtime dish. Let's now turn our attention to something much more familiar, yet often overlooked when it comes to nighttime nutrition: the humble, hard-boiled egg. You've likely heard about the benefits of eggs as a breakfast staple. But what many people don't realize is that hard-boiled eggs are actually one of the most underrated nighttime muscle-supporting foods, especially for older adults. Small in size yet mighty in impact, these little protein bombs are perfect for preserving muscle mass while you sleep. Each hard-boiled egg contains around 6 grams of high-quality, complete protein, which is crucial as we age and naturally begin to lose muscle. In addition to protein, eggs offer a rich supply of vitamin B12, choline, and selenium nutrients that play essential roles in maintaining healthy nerve function and repairing muscle tissue overnight. And then there's leucine, a standout amino acid found in eggs that acts like a starter switch for muscle protein synthesis. This is especially important for seniors, as the body becomes less efficient at building muscle with age. Getting enough leucine from food can help bridge that gap and keep you stronger for longer. Now, you might be wondering about cholesterol. It's a common concern, but research shows that for most people, the dietary cholesterol in eggs doesn't significantly impact blood cholesterol levels. The bigger picture is the overall quality of your diet, not one specific food. So, if you're someone who doesn't have a big appetite in the evening, try 1 or 2 hard-boiled eggs about 30 to 60 minutes before bed. They're easy to digest, require virtually no prep, and provide the perfect dose of muscle-supporting nutrients your body needs as it winds down for the night. But if eggs aren't quite your thing, or you're looking for something with more healthy fats and equally rich in protein, there's another compact food that packs a powerful punch. We talked about how hard-boiled eggs can quietly work through the night to rebuild muscle. Now let's shine a light on a tiny food with a surprisingly mighty impact: sardines in olive oil. At first glance, sardines might not look like much, but packed in olive oil, they become a nutritional powerhouse that works over time while you sleep. The olive oil itself slows down digestion, offering a steady release of nutrients throughout the night. Think of it like a slow-burning candle, giving your body long-lasting energy instead of a short burst. This slow digestion helps ensure a gradual, consistent delivery of amino acids, much like how cinnamon stabilizes blood sugar even while you sleep. But that's just the beginning. Sardines are bursting with calcium and vitamin D, 2 nutrients that go beyond just supporting bones. They're also vital for proper muscle function and strength, which becomes increasingly important as we age. They're also rich in iron, selenium, and B vitamins, essential players in cell repair and energy production. And let's not forget, these are functions that naturally start to slow down with age. That's why sardines aren't just a good choice, they're a smart one for older adults looking to protect their independence and mobility. As a bonus, their high omega-3 content also supports heart health and brain function, 2 pillars of long-term well-being. So how can you add sardines to your nighttime routine? Try half to a full can about an hour before bed. Not sure how to? Eat them? Mash them onto seed crackers, enjoy them straight from the tin, or squeeze in a little lemon to cut the richness and boost absorption. Just be mindful to avoid versions packed in water or soybean oil. Those don't offer the same slow-digesting, muscle-nourishing benefits that olive oil does. And if fish isn't your favorite, don't worry, we're moving on to a creamy, comforting option that's just as powerful for muscle maintenance. Let's talk about another nighttime protein powerhouse that might surprise you: tuna in olive oil. About 30 to 60 minutes before heading to bed, having half to 1 cup of protein-rich Greek yogurt can support your muscles during the night. But Greek yogurt isn't the only smart choice. When paired with healthy fats, other protein-packed options can be just as effective. And topping that list is tuna in olive oil. At first, tuna might not strike you as the ideal midnight snack. But don't be fooled. This simple combination delivers a potent mix of lean protein and healthy fat, which becomes increasingly valuable after the age of 60. Tuna, after all, is one of the highest natural sources of protein among common foods. Just a few forkfuls provide a solid dose of leucine, the essential amino acid, responsible for muscle growth and preservation. Why is leucine so important? As we age, our bodies become less responsive to lower levels of leucine. So, to keep muscle, From wasting away, especially overnight, we need more of it and at the right time. Now here's where things get really interesting. The secret isn't just in the tuna, it's in what it's packed in. Olive oil plays a key role by slowing digestion, thanks to its healthy monounsaturated fats. This means the amino acids in the tuna remain in your bloodstream longer, feeding your muscles for hours, just when your body is doing its most critical repair work, during sleep. In fact, a 2020 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition looked at older adults who consumed a high-protein, omega-3 rich snack, like tuna in olive oil before bed. The results? A 34% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis compared to those who ate low-fat options or skipped a snack entirely. But it didn't stop there. These same participants also had reduced inflammation, better vitamin D absorption, and reported less soreness the next morning. In short, they built more muscle, recovered faster, and even slept more soundly. Want to give it a try? Eat about half a can of tuna in olive oil 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. For a more satisfying snack, pair it with whole grain crackers or fresh cucumber slices. Want to elevate the flavor? A sprinkle of sea salt or a squeeze of lemon can go a long way. Just steer clear of heavy sauces and mayo, which can be harder to digest and may disrupt your sleep. Here's a little known truth. Among all whole foods, tuna is one of the richest sources of leucine. That matters because sarcopenia, the medical term for age-related muscle loss, can be fought off by getting enough leucine at night. So really, this isn't just a snack, it's a smart, science-backed strategy for staying strong, mobile, and independent well into your golden years. Now let's switch gears and wind down with something warm, soothing, and surprisingly potent. A golden cup of warm milk with turmeric. For older adults, nighttime nourishment is crucial. As we age, our muscles become more vulnerable to breakdown during long fasting periods like sleep. That's why this warm beverage is more than just comfort. It's targeted muscle support. Milk provides two essential nutrients, calcium and vitamin D, which not only strengthen bones but also aid in smooth, efficient muscle contractions. But the real magic begins when turmeric enters the picture. Turmeric contains curcumin, a natural, anti-inflammatory powerhouse. Think of curcumin as your body's gentle repair crew working quietly but effectively. Low-grade inflammation is a silent threat that comes with age, causing stiffness, discomfort, and slower healing. But curcumin helps ease inflammation, support joint flexibility, and speed up muscle regeneration. In a 2022 study published in Nutritional Neuroscience, adults over 60 who consumed a protein-rich drink with turmeric experienced some impressive benefits: 32% more muscle protein synthesis, less joint pain, and better sleep quality. A triple win, wouldn't you agree? Now, what if you're lactose intolerant? No problem. You can still enjoy this golden tonic with plant-based milk like almond or oat milk. Just make sure it's fortified with calcium and contains added protein, preferably from soy or peas. While plant-based options have less casein, the slow-digesting protein found in dairy, they still offer steady amino acid release when combined with turmeric. This drink isn't just good, it's strategic. The turmeric helps calm inflammation, while the milk, dairy or not, fuels your muscles with long-lasting energy. To make it, simply warm a cup of your chosen milk, stir in 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, and add a pinch of black pepper, which helps your body absorb the curcumin. Want it a little sweeter? Add a small drop of honey, but keep it light. For best results, drink this 30 to 45 minutes before bed. It's more than a soothing ritual. It's a science-backed method to protect your strength and mobility. So do you have a go-to bedtime drink that helps you relax or recover? Let us know in the comments below. But if you're more of a spoon and snack type of person, let's dive into a creamy, no-fuss powerhouse you might already have in your pantry: almond butter. Almond butter may look simple, but it delivers complex benefits, especially when eaten before bed. One of its biggest strengths lies in its magnesium content, which plays a crucial role in preventing nighttime muscle cramps and frequent awakenings caused by stress or low blood sugar. Two common issues for many older adults. But that's just the beginning. A 2020 study published in Nutrients revealed that seniors who included almond fats in their evening routine saw a 17% increase in nitrogen retention. Why does that matter? Because nitrogen balance is a key marker of muscle preservation, exactly what your body needs while you rest and repair overnight. The study also found significantly lower cortisol levels among participants. Cortisol, often called the stress hormone, tends to rise at night and can accelerate muscle breakdown during sleep. Lower cortisol means your muscles are safer and your recovery more complete. And there's more. Almond butter is rich in vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that not only repairs tissue damage, but also supports your body's natural ability to build muscle, not lose it. Wondering, when's the best time to enjoy this? About 30 minutes before bedtime is ideal. And you don't need much, just one spoonful is enough to make a difference. If you'd prefer something more substantial, try spreading almond butter on a slice of whole grain bread, some apple slices, or seed-based crackers. Or hey, you can even go classic and eat it straight off the spoon. Just make sure you're picking the right kind. Look for real almond butter, the kind that separates and needs a little stirring. Avoid brands loaded with hydrogenated oils, added sugars or fillers. Those turn a health-promoting food into a blood sugar-spiking junk snack. Almond butter is also perfect if your appetite tends to dip in the evening. It's quick, satisfying, and mess-free, a smart, gentle way to nourish your muscles without needing to cook or clean. Building on the benefits of tart cherry juice, which soothes inflammation and improves sleep, let's explore another powerful option that's warm, creamy, and incredibly effective for muscle and joint health, as well as better rest. Now, for those of you who have stayed with me till the end, here's the exciting part I promised. According to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, the top muscle-supporting meal even outperformed several prescription medications. This shows how critical it is to protect, repair, and strengthen muscle after the age of 60, even when physical activity isn't always possible. That superstar food? A whey protein drink. You might not have considered having a protein shake before bed, but whey protein is one of the most powerful tools to preserve muscle mass in older adults. Why does it work so well? Whey protein contains leucine, one of the 9 essential amino acids that is a key trigger for muscle growth. As we age, our bodies need more leucine to spark the same muscle-building response. Whey protein delivers this in a concentrated form. What really sets whey apart is how quickly it's absorbed. During sleep, your body enters a fasting state and often starts breaking down muscle for energy. Whey protein provides your muscles with amino acids quickly enough to stop this muscle breakdown known as catabolism. So, how do you get the best results? Mix a scoop, about 25 to 30 grams, of a high-quality whey isolate with water or unsweetened almond milk. Drink this 30 to 45 minutes before bedtime. Avoid powders with added sugars, as they can spike insulin and work against you. For a touch of flavor, add a drop of vanilla essence or a pinch of cinnamon. If you're lactose intolerant, no worries, choose a hydrolyzed or lactose-free whey isolate. These versions digest easily while still giving you the full benefits. Whey protein isn't just another supplement. It's a scientifically proven way to maintain muscle mass as you age, especially when timed right at night. If you've been struggling with weakness, fatigue, or unexplained muscle loss, this might just be the missing piece you need. Remember, keeping your mind sharp is just as important as strong muscles. So, don't miss the next video where we dive into strategies for maintaining mental clarity and focus as you age. If you found this video helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share your thoughts or questions in the comments below. What's your favorite bedtime routine for muscle recovery? Let me know.